Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play episode. Long time no see. So I took a week off after Christmas, guys. So, just take a little break from, the grind. We put out a lot of videos in December, but, we're back now and we're already off and rolling. So right now, guys, for today's episode, this is actually what we're going to be doing, is working in this area right here. So I'm clearing out a little bit of land here because there's this mountain that was kind of in the way of what we're going to build today, and I went ahead and marked out the area. So we're already rocking and rolling here. So we got this area marked out right here, and what we're actually going to put in here is going to be like an animal factory. So basically we're going to have our automatic sheep shearing, our cow farm, our pig farm, and a couple of like egg, chicken, dispensers, catchers, all that stuff. And then I figure since we're making a nice building here, we can make a nice big old dock here, finally build some Viking ships. This could be like a trading post. This is how our world gets supplies. That could be the story behind it. And the cool thing is we have all this area to work with, and how the building is actually going to sit is there's going to be another door back here, so we can actually go ahead and make like a cave path over to our house, because this mountain runs basically right there. So, I mean, this is going to be a really, really, really fun project. It's just, going to take a while to complete because, well, there's a lot to do. So, I guess first things first is let's go ahead and clear this land out. And if you guys see these vines here, don't worry about them. They're not staying there. I just need vines because we need, mossy blocks. So, I'm going to keep clearing this out. And when I get done with that, we'll come back and see the space that we're actually working with. Well, we've gone ahead and cleared out our area, so you guys can see this is kind of what we're working with. I believe this building off the top of my head is like 31, I believe, wide, and I think it's like 25 long. So this is a pretty substantial sized building, and you guys can see these pillars, of course, marking out, our area. So what this building is, it's going to be like, I believe 3 or 4 stories. So the bottom layer here is going to be these oak pillars, which these are dark oak stripped, which we're going to put a mixture of stone brick, mossy stone brick, and cracked stone brick. So we're just going to vary it up, give it a little texture variation, and we're just basically going to build that all the way around. And then right here in the middle is just going to be our entryway where we can walk right in, and that's just going to be like a little like archway. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some blocks. I'll just do a couple sections here and show you guys what we're working with, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look at it. Alright, so there we go. I went ahead and got a few layers of the wall in. So like I said, it's just a stone brick wall, and then we're just going to use a little bit of the mossy stone and cracked stone just to give it a little bit of detail, a little bit of pop, make it a little bit more appealing. And then up here, these like little stairs are where the second layer is going to start. And then this is going to be our entryway. So there's not going to be a door into this. It's just going to be, you can walk in and out. And, it's not going to be that big of a deal because, well, this whole area will be spawn proof, theoretically. So I'm going to go ahead and, I got to get all the rest of this in. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll check back with you guys, only because I don't think you want to watch me place like stone bricks over and over and over again, and then I gotta add the pillars in the back. So when you come back, this whole square will be completed. Well, I went ahead and of course finished getting all the walls in, and then I went ahead and mocked up the upper area so you guys can get an idea of what we're going for here. So this is going to be 2 tall over here, and then this is only going to be 1.5 tall. So we're just going to add a wee little bit more to this one, and then we're going to add a roof. And then this will continue up, like I said, one more section. And then at the top, we're going to put like an unloading dock, unloading bay, warehouse looking kind of structure at the top. So we'll have a bunch of different things up there to make it look pretty cool. So now I have to continue this design, of course, all the way around. And yeah, this thing is taking a ton of wood because this is mostly the wood heavy part of the build, because it's stripped dark oak planks. And then I was thinking about using dark oak trapdoors, but I think the spruce actually makes it look a hair better. And you guys can let me know down in the comment section below if you agree. But my opinion is spruce trapdoors look better. And then these lanterns here, they're not really necessary, but I think they're kind of cool. I don't know if I want them to sit here or hang, but I think sitting there actually looks kind of cool. We'll have to wait till nighttime to actually figure that out for certain. But yeah, we have a lot of work ahead of us, and I have to get all this in all along here and build it up, another 2 layers. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. And then back here you guys can see how this ended right in this mountain. So this is what I was talking about. We can make our little cave pathway, And I think that'll be a project for next episode because we've never really done a long distance cave terraforming project. So it'll be something new, something exciting, and we can check it out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the outside walls on, and then I'll get the roof on too for this section, and then we can kind of start to see just how massive this build is going to be. So, would you guys believe that I've been building a lot? This is kind of one of those things where I've just been building and building and building, and it looks like I've done a lot, but then I look where we need to be to finish, and we aren't anywhere close. So, here's what we have so far to, this point. So, this is the side, and like I said, this is like kind of where it gets goofy, because this is going to be part of like a subsection, and this is the final section. So, this does look a little wonky, but it'll probably work better when we get to the final build. So I went ahead and I just kind of threw this layer together so you guys could see, in general what we're going for. Right here is kind of just like a big opening, open air, get some fresh air in there. It's going to be animals, it's going to stink. I figure, get the airs flowing in there, and, it actually looks cool too, just looking from the outside, and it can provide, some daylight and all that. Look at that. See, look at that. You get the sun rising. You can't beat that, right? So what we got to do is, of course, I have to mirror this side onto this side over here. So I'm going to need some more spruce. And then up here, like I said, we're going to build like our loading dock, kind of unloading area, storage area. It's not going to be used, but it's going to look nice. So, form over function, or function over form. I don't know, whichever way that goes. So I'm going to keep going here. Going to have to give you guys an update, like I said, after I finish this. So I'll toss this side on, and then we'll build this up so we at least have that area. And then we might just start working in here because there's enough animals wandering around. Obviously I'm gonna need a bunch of sheep because this is like mostly for wool, and pigs and cows. So I'll have to go grab some wheat and start breeding, and then we can get in here and start messing around. So still a lot to do, and like I said, I'll update you guys once we get up top. So evidently I thought today's episode was just going to be Update Simulator, because all I've been doing is just giving you guys updates on what we've been doing. So far, guys, what we have gotten done is I, of course, kind of completed the top. So as you can see over here, I went with a shallower slope on the roof as opposed to the steep slope. So I think I'm actually going to go with this. I think it suits the build a little bit better, and it works a little bit better up top. So let me go ahead and show you guys, what the view looks like from up here. It's actually really, really impressive. So if we come up top here, you guys can see I started laying down the floor, ran a little bit out of spruce. That's why I was cutting down that tree. Ooh, free lead. So we do have to finish the backside, of course. I know. I finished the backside of builds, trust me. Not like some people. But we have this awesome window here which looks out onto basically where our loading yard is going to be. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to make a dock here, and then I'm going to make a dock over here on this side. And then we can have two docks. We can, that's how we bring things into the world, ship things out of the world. And, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, this is going to be a couple episode project, because if you guys knew how long I spent building this little bit, you guys would be like, wow, that's like a bunch of episodes. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we'll come back and, probably at least finish the exterior in the next episode. So, just hang on for that. It's going to happen. So let's shift gears for a little bit and do a couple things around the house. Alright, now that we're back home, we can go ahead and place our map. So you guys will see where this is relative to where our base is. So over here is actually where we're building it. So there's our house, and here's our shipping dock and, importing dock. So like I said, this mountain here is where we're going to put the underground pass. As you guys can see, it's hard to tell on these maps, but it's the same mountain. So we can go ahead and dig through there if I don't turn the map. There we go. And we'll link those up there. So what I want to do is, of course, we have to take down the Christmas tree, because, it's after Christmas. I'm not typing the letter E. It's after Christmas, and I don't know about you guys, because, it varies by everybody, but, everyone takes their Christmas tree down at, different points. Of course, we have our animals still sitting here. They're just kind of perched up here. They could fall at any time. So let's go ahead and escort our animals up here to, safety. That way we don't have to worry about them. Come here. Okay, well, we got J-Dog, we got L-Dog, and I saw Danny Ocean go flying past me. So, okay, we went ahead, Oh, stay. So we'll come over here and of course, cut this down. We're going to save everything, put it up in our attic, which is currently an open air plan. It's a new style. And I guess Zipper can go ahead and critique as I cut this thing down. So let's get started. Well, it really didn't seem like we put that much up in terms of Christmas decorations, but this is actually a good amount of stuff. I mean, it's almost an inventory and a half. So I'm going to go ahead and, of course, I'm going to hold on to the emeralds and the iron, the stuff we can use and the stuff we tend to have a lot of. So, we'll just go ahead and save that for next year. Wink, wink, even though we'll probably use it by next year. But, of course, we have to find our way over to the attic, and I guess it helps if I take out everything, huh? All right, so I guess we had even more. Okay, that looks like everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and take our stuff over here to our attic, which, once again, is not finished because, why would it be? And I believe... Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even make a way up to the attic yet. How do I get up to an attic that I don't have a way up to? Well, I guess this is why this game is called Minecraft. You sometimes have to figure things out. Alright, so this is our Halloween decorations. So I'm going to go ahead and put our barrel. I'm going to put it down over here just for the time being, only because villagers. So let's go ahead and we just got to toss everything up into here. And then we can go ahead and put a sign on it so we know what it was. Christmas decorations. (2022). I'll go ahead and put a sign on those later. I didn't know we didn't put a sign on them, but at least we have our Christmas decorations, and next year we can just come up here, grab them, and put them back up, so we'll be good to go. So the final thing I want to do this episode, yes I know it was kind of short, is actually find my name tag. So we do of course have this donkey down underneath of here. He is actually tied up right now, right? Oh, watch him be hard to find. Right there. And he doesn't have a name. So, we're working with animals, and it's kind of just made me think we need to give this dude a name. So, of course, with him being a donkey, I think one of the best names that we can actually give him is Eeyore. I don't know why I'm thinking Eeyore right now. I think that was, a Winnie the Pooh name, but, I mean, wasn't Winnie the Pooh a donkey? Eeyore? So, I guess it fits. I need an anvil. There we go. So, I think in Winnie the Pooh, it's like this. It's like 2 E's, Eeyore. Sure. And if it isn't, you know what? That can be our little secret. Oh, look at our field of gold over here. Our field of gold. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this little champ here a name. And bam. So now we have Eeyore and Zipper. And don't forget, back home we have Roger Jr. So we'll have to start riding these guys a line. I actually think this guy's faster than Zipper. I should probably just start riding him. Plus, he comes with storage. But alright guys, I know today's episode was really short, at least for your viewing. But like I said, I got a lot of building done. And it's kind of hard without a third person. So next episode, if we do building, I'll try and bring in a third person cam so you guys can watch it. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment, and as always, make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.